you write school fees? School fees? We say the school fees. Can a mathematician mathematize?
The infrastructure developments which can guarantee you going forward. It has been a problem in terms of talent identification, but as of now, infrastructure is here, Teriet is there, Hoima is ongoing, Akibwa is ongoing, Nambole, we're beginning second phase. We are constructing training pitches across Kampala and Hoima region and northern Uganda. I want to call upon the young people. If you love sports, the only protector of sports talent identification is now Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, because the investments are here, and I want to call upon the people of Uganda. We are only protected by one candidate, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Forget about the jokers. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister for Sports, Honorable Ogwang. That has been Honorable Minister for Sports Ogwang, taking us through protecting the gains, especially in the sports sector. Here with me is the State Minister for Investment and Privatization, Honorable Evelyn Anite. We call her Honorable Investment. Honorable, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
You're welcome.
Our candidate has been nominated. How do you feel?
I feel excited, and I need to congratulate President Museveni's position, 40 years, and now we are running for another race. It's under the backdrop of a theme of campaign slogan that protecting the gains. And I want to say that yes, it's a very on-spot slogan, because we are protecting the gains of peace and stability. Uganda has been peaceful from the time the president came to power in 1986. He mentioned it very clear during the swearing in that it will be fundamental change. Indeed, we have seen fundamental change of peace and stability in our country for all these 40 years. Indeed, we have seen through industrialization, job creation. Point number 10 in the NRM 10-point program was that we shall build an integrated and self-sustaining economy. And I want to tell you, under President Museveni's regime, we have been able to achieve this, because you can imagine only manufacturing alone, we have been able to create 1.2 million jobs. On top of that, Uganda, that was dependent on imports of nearly every product from China, from Europe, from other countries, is now self-sustaining, that most of our products, whether it is sugar, whether it is maize, whether it's textile, mentioning whether it is building materials, like tiles, all of them are being manufactured here. So we are spot on to say that we must protect these gains, because all the gains that we have made in the last 40 years need to be protected such that we can be able to have more. We have been able to construct roads from one end to the other, with the exception of few. Uganda has been connected from one corner to the other, but President Museveni, given another chance, the remaining road infrastructure shall be done. Uganda has now surplus of electricity. We are going to make sure that this electricity is all consumed and additional electricity is generated. So I must say that it is high time that we protect the gains. Please, Ugandans, vote for President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
Speaking about job creation, we understand that your sector is based in creating jobs, industrialization, and today His Excellency the President, in his after his nomination, he spoke to the media and spoke about people who are exiting Uganda, going to Dubai, to other Arab countries to look for jobs. He was like, no, you people shouldn't go. There are jobs here. What do you make of that statement by the president?
That statement of the president is in line with the fact that we are going to be building industrial parks, 25 industrial parks in all the zones of Uganda. So if the reason of Ugandans going out of the country is looking for jobs, I want to ask them to be very patient, because Uganda is supposed to take off. Uganda is going to be the best investment, is already the best investment destination in the whole of Africa. So in the next 5 years, all these 25 industrial parks will be built. So there will be no reason whatsoever for any Ugandan citizen to go out of Uganda to look for jobs. President Museveni is working day and night to ensure that we put money for infrastructure development, whether it is industrial parks in West Nile, in Acholi, in Karamoja, in the whole of Uganda. The zones have been there. The money for industrialization has been earmarked for industrial development. So those are jobs that are going to be employing Ugandans. You can imagine that in these 5 years, the past 5 years, we have been able to create 1.2 million jobs with all the 50,000 factories. So you imagine if we give Uganda more time, if we give President Museveni another Kisanja, which I am sure that Ugandans are going to give him, I want to tell you that unemployment is going to be history.
Thank you so much. As we conclude, what is your last message to Ugandans as we wait for His Excellency the President going forward and into launching his campaign rallies on 29th of this month?
I want to ask Ugandans that let us be very peaceful as we go for this election. There is no need for us to fight for the political office. We are not going for war. We are going to political office to represent the people. If the people do not like you, just quietly pull yourself aside. Instead of fighting, instead of cutting one another with axe, with pangas, just because of a political job. I pray that our elections are going to be very peaceful. Our president has led the way by having peaceful nomination today. There are no instance at all of violence. I want to ask that every other political candidate at the presidential level that is going to be nominated peacefully, NRM has shown you the way that things can be done. You can see this mammoth crowd of millions of people gathered here in Kololo. There is not a single incident of violence. So I pray that everything is going to be peaceful, and I ask Ugandans that let us embrace peace as we go for this election. And finally, vote for President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, your only sure leader that will get you out of poverty, your only sure leader that will create you jobs and give peace and stability in your country.
Finally,
the NRM party and Ugandans as he seeks again to take a country, Uganda, for another 5 years as the President of the Republic of Uganda. As we wait for him, we will keep on, of course, interacting with some members of the party, members of the general public who have gathered here. Of course, they are all reflecting on what exactly the coming 5 years will look like under the leadership of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Joining me is one of the foot soldiers of the NRM party, all the way from...
I'm from NRM Secretariat.
Home district?
My home district is the Butaleja district.
Butaleja district. As the youth, what is there to celebrate about this day, the nomination of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni?
Thank you so much. My name is Sovereign Hassasha. First of all, I'm a youth leader at the district and also in the National Youth Council, as well as working with the NRM Secretariat in the Office of Publicity and Public Relations as Executive Assistant. As a young person, I am so proud of His Excellency Yoweri, the President of Uganda, because he has given us opportunities as young people to participate in politics, to participate economically and in all spheres of life. So today I am so happy that my chairman of my party, because I am a strong cadre of NRM, I'm calling upon the young people outside there that our candidate, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, has been duly nominated today. And we are here because we could not escort him because to Electoral Commission because of restrictions, but we decided to come and be here to welcome our president, our flag bearer for the National Resistance Movement. As young people, statistics say we are 78% of the Ugandan population. So I'm calling upon my fellow young people that we use this population to make sure we campaign for the president. The slogan of this campaign is protecting the gains. We know NRM has done a lot of things, so those things of course have to be protected. So that is why we are here to welcome our president, to show joy to our president, and also begin our rallies because we are soon going to start campaigning in different districts of the country. So wherever we are, I know some people are not here, but my sisters or my brothers, wherever you are in your district, in Butaleja, we shall come. In Adjumani, we are going to start from Ruero, so we are going to move the whole country campaigning for our president. And I call upon young people, let us support President Museveni. He's a good candidate. He has brought stability in Uganda. He has brought empowerment programs for the young people. We have Emyoga empowerment programs like Youth Livelihood Program, PDM. The young population gets 30% of the PDM. UPE, I am a product of UPE. I studied in a UP school. And from UPE, I also went to USE. So it is the reason I based on, because I studied from UPE, USE, and I went to university. I got a first-class degree. So there are some people outside there who think when you study in a government school, you cannot excel. But I studied from UP and UEC, and right now I got my degree and master's. So let us support President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
Everyone, when you give him or her opportunity to speak about their candidates, they will be a bit having more stories to tell us. Let me just share with the gentleman next, then we see what next on the agenda. We have all converged here for just one occasion, to celebrate the nomination of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. As a youth, when you start speaking of the nomination of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, as a youth, when you start speaking about President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, what can you start with?
It is a pleasure me being here, and it's a beautiful afternoon. Thank you, dear listeners and dear viewers all over the country. We are much pleased and so much impressed to be here for the nomination of His Excellency the President of Uganda, the founder of Uganda, the chairman of the party, and we have really excessively engaged with the people to mobilize for His Excellency the President of Uganda as a party from the Eastern region, Tororo and West Kudama South constituency, to have a landslide win of 98%. We have engaged the category, the clusters of groups like the youths, separate the border, the circle, women's circle group, and others, etc. And the message I'm sending outside there, whoever is not here, they should not think that they are left out. But we are going to come back on the grassroots. I remain the Honorable George Okesho for West Kudama South constituency, and the flag bearer of NRM, who loves the party. And
but of course we shall keep on engaging. Different members of the general public, mainly the members of the NRM family, to share one or two insights about the candidacy of the person who is coming here, and that is none other than Kaguta Museveni. So far here, the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, who also serves as the second national vice chairperson female, is already here at Korero Ceremonial Grounds. Tanita is already here at Korero Ceremonial. Many occasions people have alleged you are one of the most benefiting